So today we're going to be talking about 3 reasons why players make mistakes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What's up everybody? It's your boy Odhiambo and welcome to my podcast. If this is the first time watching any of my videos, you're highly welcome, and if you get value, please remember to subscribe, share with your friends and coaches so that you are learning and growing together. The other thing is, I'm looking for guests. I'm looking to have guests on the show. So if you know somebody who can add value to the youth, please let me know. Not just a basketball player, okay, but somebody who has something of value that can actually have an impact on the youth, okay. Walete bana to interview hapa hivi. It's all about greatness in different areas of our lives outside the basketball court. When I started playing basketball, I used to shoot like this. You understand? Because when I was playing football, that is how you throw in the ball after imetoka inje. You understand? So that is the only way I knew how to throw a ball. And remember, my friend used to tell me, Buddha, ushoot hivyo. You must have a follow through. You know, your arm must be at 90 degrees. So I'm like, Buddha, what are these guys talking about? But at some point, a friend of mine called Freddy, may his soul rest in peace, tukachezanga pale Westlands Parki. He once told me, hey, Kolo tuende hivi, I give you something. So he went home, he gave me a DVD. Kaniambia, Buddha, enda na hii, itakusaidia. Went home, watched the DVD, I think the whole night, man. Nilikuwa nairudia tu. Because now this guy was explaining things around basketball fundamentals. How to shoot, how to hold the ball, why do you hold it this way? So he was like, how to do it and why you're supposed to do it that way. Now with that, I was able to understand foundation, how you set your foot, why it is important. Now I was able to understand. And that is the first reason why players make mistakes. Because we don't understand a particular drill, a particular skill. You understand? We don't understand why we're doing it, how we're supposed to do it, and that is why we struggle. That is why we make those mistakes. But that is part of the process. That is point number 1. So if you're a player or a coach, ask yourself, do you understand why I'm doing this drill? Do you understand how it is supposed to be done? You understand? And if you're a coach, do your players understand why they're supposed to pass this way, why they're supposed to show a target when they're asking for a pass? Do they understand why? If they don't understand why, they'll make those mistakes. Okay? The second reason why players make mistakes is they are not yet good enough. Or let me say, they are not yet good enough to execute that particular skill or drill, consistently. So when I started learning how to shoot, doesn't mean that like 1 week down the line, I'm able now to hit shots consistently. I'm able not to go into a game and I'll be like the shooting guard of the team. No, it doesn't work like that. You understand? And if a player does not understand this second reason, it might lead to the third reason. Understand? So just being able to understand, I'm at this level where I understand what I'm supposed to do. I understand I have to put a follow through. I have to start my shot, with a good foundation, with a good base. I have to make sure after I shoot there's a follow through. All these basic things. I might be able to understand these things, but I'm not yet in a position to do them consistently, which leads to me making more shots and even having more confidence shooting in a game. If you're in that stage, don't lose hope. Understand? Don't give up. Just go back to the basics. Just do more of the basics. You understand what you're supposed to do. That is why these great players still work on the basics. Steph Curry will shoot like 100 form shots before doing any form of shooting drill. Lazimu elewe hapo ndio male huko. Because if you don't understand that, then it goes to the third reason why players make mistakes. They don't care. Because if you understand what you're supposed to do and you are like jumping forward, you want to shoot in the game already, you want to take, step backs, you're just shooting the ball and you're missing. For example, maybe it's a pickup game, you're just shooting because I understand what I'm supposed to do, but you've not really worked on it. You're still like growing. If you don't realize that, then you get to a place where now you lose motivation. You start getting depressed. You'll feel like you are a loser because how come I understand what I'm supposed to do, but my shots are not falling. Oh, the coach is on my neck. Because Buddha unajua tunafaa kufanya ni aje ufanyi. We expect you to be doing it. So what you have to understand is at times you have to dial down kidogo. Okay, go back to the form shooting, go back to the basics, and then as you continue to grow, put yourself in situations where now you have a higher chance of, hitting that shot more consistently. Maybe you start with a catch and shoot. After you perfect that, you add something else. You fake and shoot. You fake, add one dribble, shoot. You fake one dribble, step back, you shoot. You understand? You start adding those small things, pole. Because if you don't, na tumeona player wengi kao manze walianza na moto, but it got to a place where they did not care. But for you, somehow you continued and you are now way better than them. Once you understand that, then you won't give up. You understand? So those are 3 reasons why players actually make mistakes, and this is good for players to know, and also for the coaches, so that you understand your players, but also you understand yourself. So just a recap. Number 1, players make mistakes because they don't understand, particular skill or drill. Number 2, players will make mistakes because they are not yet maybe ready or good enough to do whatever they've understood on a consistent level. You understand? And the third reason is, and the worst one is, they don't care, because once you get to that, most likely you'll stop playing the game. So I hope you got value. I hope you can evaluate yourself or your players and know where they are and know what to do to make sure that they don't get to number 3. It's your boy Odhiambo. Remember, if you get value, subscribe. And till next week, guys, love your life, live fully, and create a legacy. It's your boy Odhiambo, and I'm out. Peace.